Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Nate with Sauce Ain't the Boss here, and today is day 121 of quitting alcohol. I just want to tell everybody, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you're enjoying it sober. It's the first Thanksgiving that I've gone through sober since I can remember. Normally by now, I think it's about 5 o'clock, I'd already be drunk and feeling like crap. And, today I feel great. In fact, I got up and we watched a little bit of the parade, over there in New York City on TV. And then I wasn't going to work out today because I planned on just kind of pigging out, and taking it easy. Then my youngest son, hey, Dad, I'm getting on the treadmill, and I thought, oh, man. So while he was on the treadmill, I decided to lift weights, and I'm glad I did because I pigged out pretty good, for Thanksgiving here. And it was a great meal, and I have family over right now and that kind of thing. And just been a good day. And, being Thanksgiving, I have a lot to be thankful for. The biggest thing is I'm thankful to be a non-drinker now and sober. And when I entered into 2022, my drinking was the worst it had ever been. My health was the worst it had ever been. My relationships with my family was the most strained, and all due to my heavy drinking. And, I decided on July 27th of this year to quit drinking because enough was enough. And I didn't go to AA, and I didn't go to a rehab clinic or anything like that. And I'm not a sober coach. I just made my mind up to quit drinking and to do it on my own, and to create a channel about it to help others, and to let you guys know that, hey, here's this guy 20 plus years as a heavy drinker that decided to quit on his own, and that it can be done. If I can do it, you guys can do it, kind of thing. And I've been doing these videos every single day since July 27th, so 121 days now. And I plan on doing them a full year, so you guys can watch my transformation and maybe pick up some tips and tricks in these videos that I've talked about along the way. And, I know the holidays could be a tough time for a lot of us on our sober journey. And if you're getting through today, kudos to you on that. And the more events and types of things like this that you get through, the more confidence that you'll have in yourself and your ability to get through holidays or get through events or get through being around family or whatever some of your triggers might be. These are kind of that, you work on getting sober in your everyday, day-to-day life, and then you kind of look at these types of deals like a holiday is like a test. How am I going to do? I remember my first test this year was when we went camping over the summertime. I had been a non-drinker for, I think it was about a month and a half, maybe somewhere in there. And then we went camping, and that was always a big trigger and a drinking time for me. And I got through it. It was a little challenging, because that was the first event or major trigger that I went through, and was successful. So then I thought, well, if I can make it through that, I can make it through the next one. And as I've done more and more and things like today, I had really no desire to drink today. The thought popped in my head only because it's a holiday, and I used to drink a lot during the holidays. But I'm so glad that it's, 5 o'clock now, and I'm not feeling woozy from all the alcohol I drank. I would have probably started drinking way before noon today, being a holiday, and I'd already be trashed and ready to fall asleep. Instead of feeling amazing now, I've got a lot of energy ready to move on to the next thing. And it's just a way better life. I'm so thankful to be here 121 days. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Thanksgiving sober. And if not, you could always start tomorrow, go back to my day one video and see the misery that I was in, and then follow along. And like I say, hopefully you guys will get something out of these videos, and they'll help you get through maybe some of those tougher days. Because I've had them, and I've done videos on them where, I had really bad cravings, or I had a bad day or whatever. But so far, 121 days in, I've got through them all. I've got through today as Thanksgiving, and and now I know I can get through Christmas. I can get through New Year's, and you just keep moving forward day by day, and life gets so much better. Go back to my video from yesterday where I was talking about all the my favorite things about being sober. It was a huge list. I didn't really think about how many things were awesome about being a non-drinker now until I just jotted down a quick list to make a video. And man, that pencil just kept flowing, because there's so many awesome things, and it's like I've said, drinking alcohol, you're giving up everything for one thing when you're a drinker. Everything else in your life starts to go to shit, for this alcohol. Whereas now I've given up one thing. I hate to use the term giving up. You're not even really giving up anything. You're just throwing this garbage out. But you're giving up one thing for everything in your life that starts getting better. And it's not even a question as to which is the better route to go. We all know it, and you just got to distance yourself away from the alcohol long enough to start seeing all those other things in your life start to flourish. And then you go, holy cow, man, this alcohol was holding me back so much from such a better life, So I'm very thankful for that today here on Thanksgiving. And again, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family and your friends, and doing it sober. So with that said, if you guys are getting anything out of these videos, give them a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, and most importantly, remember, sauce ain't the boss. You are. You guys have a great Thanksgiving.